What is going on, nerds and nerdettes? It's your boy, Stevie B. It's not my fault. It's not my fault, I'm telling you. Last week's Midtown shipment didn't show up till this week, along with this week's Midtown. Basically, Midtown was a week late shipping their stuff. I imagine it was Good Friday. The post offices were closed on Good Friday, so it set everything back. But anyway, I got last week and this week's Midtown stuff on the same day, so I missed a week again. I'm really trying to get back to a weekly show, and hurdles keep getting thrown in my way. But anyway, got today's haul, got some cool stuff I'm excited to show you. Got a few pretty good keys that I'm excited to share with you. And plus all my Midtown stuff, which you know is the same shit everybody else is getting, but maybe not. Man, just got done visiting with my good buddy Jason, the comic book preacher. Sure do miss him on YouTube, man. He talked to me and he was telling me that he's just on the fence on whether he wants to come back or not come back. You know, the expenses with the new baby are a little more than he bargained for, I think. And I get it, man. Stuff's going up. Stuff's priced so high. There may be a day when I have to fold my cards and call it a day with the comic books. Everything else is getting so ridiculous. But it was good to see my buddy Jason again. Shout out, Jason. Good visiting with you. Hope you watch my stuff still once in a while. Probably not. I'll challenge you. Jason, if you watch this, leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know you're still watching. If not, I get it. I'm just a boring old man sometimes. But hey, I'm here. I'm grinding it out. Been grinding it out for over 3 years, and I'll keep grinding it out as long as I can. But shut the hell up and show some books. I will do that. We'll do that. First up from a Midtown shipment, and honestly, I think I got these mixed in. So this could be this week's or last week's. Anyway, my last 2 weeks of Midtown shipment. First up, Poison Ivy, number 11. This McKinnon cover is really cool. I dig it. There's a foil version that I didn't get. I wished I would have. But if you ain't following this story, basically Poison Ivy's dying, and before she dies, she's trying to wipe out mankind before she goes and replace everything with plants. So I imagine this is going to lead to some kind of reimagining of Poison Ivy again. So she may become something else, something more sinister or darker, to be the Poison Ivy who laughs. No! Anyway, but so I've been picking those up. I kept saying that I'll pick up the whole run. I was expecting it to be first an 11 issue or 12 issue series, and then I find out it got expanded, and then now it's going to go further. I'm like, oh, God. But anyway, I'm going to get them all. Next is I Hate This Place, or as the title would suggest. This has been about family moves into basically a farmhouse, and the farmhouse is possessed by, ghosts, demons, aliens. It's got everything. So it's a cool little horror book. Pretty good read. Check it out if you haven't, but I dig it. Next up, another indie. I don't know. Is Image still considered indie anymore? They're so big that I don't even consider them indies anymore. But anyway, Image Comics, Junkrabbit, number 1 from Jimmy Robinson. This is supposed to be about a couple sisters trying to survive in the Sink, a little, the city that known as the Sink, where they stumble across the death of some political figure, some conspiracy, and then they run into Junkrabbit, who is some kind of a urban legend slash I mean, oh hell, I don't know. I don't know, some kind of urban legend or like religious type, not religious. What am I trying to say? Prophet, like some kind of a prophet of some sort. But I don't know. The Image has been hitting them out of the park lately with some decent stuff. So I try to give, if it sounds intriguing, I try to give it a shot. We'll see. Scarlet Witch number 4. I picked it up basically pretty much cover by this Jung Lee cover. Just gorgeous. Love that cover. But it is a minor key. It's the first appearance of Scythia, which I don't know who that is. I haven't been reading them. This was a big time cover by. There's a Virgin 1 in 100 Virgin variant of this, I think, but I didn't get it. But I got the trade, but I love that cover. I thought it was gorgeous, so I picked one up. Speaking of gorgeous covers, this isn't. It's not Mirka Andolfo who did the cover of this one, but it's her book. I can't remember who actually did the cover art on this one. But you might remember this one from a while back, but it was Sweet Paprika. And this is the black, white, and pink. It's a one-shot, so I thought I wasn't going to get it till I saw it was a one-shot, and then I thought, well, But dude's dealing with the loss of his ex, and he goes to a shrink, and the shrink advises him to go on a dating app, and where his first date is with the naughty Paprika. So it should be kind of funny. We'll give it a shot. All right, and next up, we got Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 5. It's the first cameo appearance of Starling. Will it amount to anything? I don't know. I feel bad. I missed out on the first run of the Miles Morales stuff, and and everybody says how good it was. So I thought I would get in on this run. So I've been picking them all up, and we'll see. So anyway, we'll see. And oh no. I did it. I fell victim to FOMO. Oh my God. I'm a victim of FOMO because I bought a book that has a first appearance in it. Somebody stop me. I've gone off the deep end. Please drop about 50 memes. Tell me how dumb I am. But this is Marvel Voices, Spider-Verse number 1. And this is the first appearance of Spider-Friend, Recluse, and a female version of Craven. Now, I haven't been buying into the multiverse Spider-Man stuff because I'm pretty sure most of those are going to be, one and done when the Edge of the Spider-Verse movies all drop and they're all said and done. 99.99% of all these introduced Spider characters are going to fade off into obscurity. But the one character I did find interesting was Recluse. Recluse was a fan submitted idea, and they liked it and ran with it. Now, if they liked it so much to run with a fan submitted character, you might actually see that character again. So I picked one up. Yes, spec book. And yes, I know I fell victim to FOMO. We must post 987 FOMO memes to tell people how stupid they are. And speaking of stupid and FOMO, oh yes, I did. I fell victim to FOMO again. Oh my God, FOMO. First appearance, Spider-Boy, Spider-Man number 7. Good God Almighty, what was I thinking? Why would I buy that? Oh my God, I'm so dumb. It was a fear of missing out. It was a fear of missing out. That's why I bought this. That was it. I don't know why I bought the 6 before it, but I don't know. Just momentary lapse of judgment. Anyway, first appearance, Spider-Boy, and yes, I did get the secret spoiler cover. the Ramos cover. Had nothing to do with FOMO. I've been buying. I bought all of them. This one, semi-spec. I know what they're doing. I have my thoughts on what they're doing is based on the popularity of Miles Morales. I think they're trying to bring a Miles Morales type character into the mainstream Spider-Verse, so they could have one, and I think that's pretty much what they're doing, and that's my weak spec on it. But I have been buying all these anyway. But I figure if I'm going to buy number 7, I might as well get it. I didn't pay $60 for it. I paid $3.99 cover price for it. Here's the deal. Is this thing going to have legs? Probably not. I mean, Miles Morales was a winning scratch off ticket. It hit big. It resonated with people. Will this one? Time will tell. Do I care? I only bought one copy. I didn't buy 50 copies so that I could flip them and then point fingers at everybody that fell victim to FOMO. It's like, I bought one copy, dumbass. You bought 50. Who's fallen victim to FOMO here? So anyway, I'll put it back. I'll hold on to it for a while. I'm not going to quick flip it for $50 or $60, whatever eBay's selling them for now. And I'll hold on to it long term. I like the long term play. I don't like the short term plays so much. So there you have it. I bought my FOMO book. Light me up in the comments. Tell me what an idiot I am. Let me get some tea. All right. That takes care of the Midtown garbage that I picked up. Now, let's get into some goodies. My boy Tim, the comic collector, gave me an attaboy for picking up some DC keys, and I told him, "Yes, hang tight, my brother. I got more on the way." And I'm a man of my word. I say I've got it coming. I got it coming. So without further ado, here's my big key pickups for this week. First up, Tales of Suspense, number 65. Yes, I know it's a Marvel. It's a Marvel book, but just be patient. But this is the first Silver Age appearance of Red Skull. This is, by no stretch of the imagination, is this a near mint copy? This would be a fine copy, mid-grade at best, 5.5, 6 maybe. But still, cool key to have for the price. I couldn't pass it up, so I picked one up. And again, once you start seeing these, all this taboo imagery on comic books and stuff, and people think that if you buy a comic book or with that imagery on it, that, oh my God, that's going to turn you into a Nazi or something. But that was life back then. That's what it was about, and so can't bury the past. But anyway, glad I got a hold of it. Like I said, it's got some condition issues. There's some condissues. I haven't used that word in a while. A little bit of some spine tickage going on, some color breaks. Mainly this down here, where the color looked like almost like the color just wore off down here at the bottom. But it still, it's late 60s stuff, man. I mean, the stuff is older than I am, so that's old. So for that being that old, I always call it like, I buy this older stuff, and of course, everybody's a little more forgiving on condition when they buy this older stuff, and it's good advice. The older stuff, this is before they had bags and boards and all this stuff, so nobody took care of them. So if you could find one that wasn't rolled up and shoved in the back of the Beeves pocket and sat on and rolled down, rode to school on the bike and with it sticking out of the back pocket, and is in halfway decent condition for being 50 plus years old, then this will age well. Now it's protected, so this will last another 50 years, and in another 10 years, this will be considered a great condition for that book. So I picked it up. All right, Tim, I ain't gonna let you down, my brother. If you're watching, I'm not gonna let you down. Here's one I got with Tim. I had you in mind when I picked this up because I think this is a book that you can get for a couple bucks. Not a huge key, but an interesting one. So I had to get it. And like I said, had you in mind, Tim. I thought this is a book I wonder if Tim even knows about, and he would get a kick out of. But it's Action Comics number 421, the first appearance of Captain Strong. And I don't know if you can see what I see when you look at Captain Strong there, but boy, he bears a striking resemblance to another muscle-bound sailor. This is a blatant Popeye ripoff. Captain Horatio Strong, who drives his power from a rare strain of seaweed. So this is an intentional, blatant Popeye ripoff, and I thought it was cool that I got it. Love the caption there. It's like, who you kidding, changing to Superman in a phone booth? But I thought it was great. So for about like $3 or $4, I picked it up. It's in great condition. So, and it's 20 center. I mean, for the age, this thing is in great condition. But thought it was a cool book, so I picked one up. Another minor key that you can get. I call it a minor key, but it's kind of an important pivotal point in Superman history. But this was Action Comics number 662, and this is where Superman reveals his identity to Lois Lane. And again, you can pick one of these up for like $5. Kind of an iconic book, iconic cover, important piece of history. If I'm not mistaken, I believe, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, which I probably am, I usually am, but I believe this is the first time that the original time when Superman revealed his identity to Lois. I think this is the actual first time that happened, and not, I could be wrong. Could have happened in an Elseworld story, or could have happened in the Golden Age, and I may just not be. But I think it is. But either way, gotta love that cover. It's a beautiful cover. And picked it up. All right, now for, excuse me, my big key. I was stoked to get this, and this thing is in beautiful, beautiful condition. I think I see maybe 3 or 4 minor spine ticks that break color, but this one I was excited to get. I get a good price on it. This is one of those undervalued key books in my opinion. But this is Shazam number 1, and this is when DC took over publishing Captain Marvel. Shazam changed the name to Shazam. So it's basically the first appearance of Shazam in DC Comics, I believe. There's a cameo appearance that happened before this, or an unofficial appearance, but this is the first appearance, pretty much. This is the first Shazam and the first Marvel family appearance in DC Comics. So it's a pretty neat key, very undervalued. You can pick this up, I believe, for around $30. So, you know, if you don't have one of these in your collection, this is one of those ones that I think has a lot of room to grow. Definitely be a bigger key later on down the line. I love it. I'm so glad I picked one up, and glad I stumbled on it. I'm always looking for, you know, I'm always looking for those undervalued key books that have room to grow, that, you know, and stuff like this. I think, you know, you can pick up for $25-$30, you know, between 25 and $40 in that area are I believe these have a lot of meat left on the bone. Again, I'm not a big short-term guy, flipper guy. I like the long-term plays, and I think, you know, 5, 10, 15 years down the road, when I'm gone, when I'm long gone, this will be a good one to leave back for Amy, and she'll be able to sell and pay off this house or whatever she has to do with the money. But good long-term spec. Like I said, this is one I would recommend going out and picking one up if you don't have one. Anyway, wow, that was fun. It's been a while. Like I tried to get back into this again. You know, like I said, I've had a lot going on the last month, and time's been tight. And then when I finally get on my feet and I'm ready to start back up again, then the mail starts bullshitting with my mail. Should have seen the box. I don't have it. Should have seen it too. It was crushed, absolutely crushed. So the fact that the comics all survived in it, I'm stoked that they made it. And I'm gonna leave y'all with this personal message. If you want this book, go out and buy this book. Don't listen to the FOMO police telling you what to buy and what not to buy, warning you about the dangers of FOMO. Yeah, it sucks that you didn't get one. If you didn't get one from your LCS when it first came out, and you're having to pay the secondary market, don't pay the secondary. If you ask me, don't, you know, hold off. Don't get in a rush to have it. If you're looking to get them just so you can flip them, you probably missed the boat already. I think it's peaked already about where it's going to be. Unless that character takes off, then who knows? So be patient. Give it a month or two, and you'll be able to pick that book up for $5 again, probably. You know, assuming it doesn't, you know, the hype wears off on it, or if they do something, there's a good possibility. I speculate that character will probably be in part 2 of Edge of the Spider-Verse when it comes out. You'll probably see him as one of the Spider-Man variants in there, and that's why they're kind of blowing him up in the comic books now. It's kind of like, let's put the comics out, kind of build up for Spider-Boy in the part 2 of the Edge of the Spider-Verse. That's just my speculation. I could be wrong. I usually am. Anyway, I got to get out of here. I'm trying to keep them shorter, and I was trying to keep it to 15 minutes, and I'm already over. But I appreciate you guys watching. If you wouldn't mind, help a brother get back on track and get motivated again. You can do that by smashing that like button, subscribing, hitting that bell, turn on the notifications so you don't miss another one. I got some more stuff coming. I'm trying to focus on quality over quantity a little more, because I got a limited budget, and I can waste it on buying stuff that I don't really care about, or I can buy fewer things that I do care about. So that being said, y'all have a great night. We'll catch you next week in the next one, and we'll see you on the flip side. Peace.